In a cottage, in a village, and a small country, Lisa has been baking. Her mother and father are very proud of her. They are always telling people how clever she is and all the wonderful things she can do.
Oh, Lisa, what lovely things you've made. You really brilliant, tinted carom brands, tail jam stars, and one apple pie. All fit to king, for king to eat.
When the kings come to the village today, I'm going to tell him how clever you are.
At the moment, there is sound of cheering outside.
Quick, Lisa, see if there's the coming. I hope he visit, so I can show him all the wonderful things you made.
Lisa goes to the window and looks out.
Look, the king has stopped at our gate.
I bet he can smell all this lovely food. I'm sure the king will want to marry a girl clever as you.
Just then, the king puts his head touch the window.
I can smell pineapple, my favorite.
Oh, please, your majesty, come and try a slice.
The king comes into the cottage. Mother cuts a slice of pie and gives it to him. The king licks his finger.
This is the best pie I've ever tasted. Who made it?
My daughter, Lisa, made it. She's the clever girl ever very well.
The king starts to move to the door, but Lisa's mother takes hold of the king's arm.
No, before you rush up.
Yes, do hang on, Your Majesty, and I will tell you about Lisa. She can bake the best pies and work and can weave the most beautiful clothes and spin the finest thread.
Oh, father, please be quiet. I'm sure the king is unharmed.
There are plenty of people in the palace who can bake, weave, and spin.
None of them can be as clever as Lisa. She is so clever. She can do anything at all.
Go on, your majesty, you ask her.
What shall I ask her to do?
While mother is thinking, father interprets.
I know. Ask her to spin straw into gold.
Oh, please, your majesty, please don't take any notice of father. So, into gold.
But Lisa, you still look clever. You probably could spin straw if you tried.
Lisa whispers to her mother.
It doesn't look very likely, but never mind. We soon find out. My kingdom is not rich, so I need to do with some more gold. And for you, Lisa, you can come back to the palace if you can stroll into gold, but If you're not, I'm sorry, but I'll cut your head off.
Lisa starts to cry.
But no one can spin straw into gold, Your Majesty.
Lisa's mother looks worried. She is beginning to regret what she and Lisa's mother have told the king.
Please, Your Majesty. Her father was only joking.
Yes, yes, I was only joking.
The king isn't listening. He looks very stern.
If you are telling the truth, she is nothing to fear, but if you're not, I'm gonna do it.
Taking hold of Lisa's arm, the king walks out of the cottage. Each night, in a room high in a tower, Lisa is crying. There is a spinning wheel beside her and a big heap of straw.
Oh dear, I can possibly make gold out of straw. And when the king finds out, he'll cut off my head.
Suddenly, there is a scratching noise and a strange little man with a long pointed nose climbs through the window.
He'll cut off my head.
The little man laughs.
That's nothing to cry about. I help you if you give me something in exchange.
But I haven't gotten anything.
Um, what about the pretty necklace you're wearing?
This?
The little man nods and Lisa unfastens the necklace and hands it to him.
That's right. Now you go to sleep. By the time you wake up, all your trouble will be over.
In the morning, Lisa wakes to find a heap of shining gold instead of the heap of straw. The king comes in.
So your father telling the truth, you can spin straw into gold.
Lisa wants to tell the king what has happened, but she is so frightened.
I just need more gold.
The king leads Lisa to another room in the castle. It is even bigger and filled with straw.
Lisa, tonight you have to spin this straw in this room. When turn into gold, I'll cut your head off.
The king goes away and Lisa is alone. She runs to the window and looks out.
Perhaps the little man will come back tonight to help me.
That night, Lisa hears the scratching noise at the window. The strange little man climbs in towards the window.
More straw to spin. My favorite task.
But I have nothing to give you.
What about your pretty ring you are wearing?
This?
Yes.
The little man nods and Lisa takes off her ring and hands it to him.
At people searching the countryside from every last sweep of straw. If you can spin this all into gold, I'll make you my queen. But listen, if it isn't turned into gold by tomorrow morning, I'll cut your head.
The king goes away and Lisa sits down and begins to cry.
If the little man comes again, I have nothing to give him. And if there is no gold tomorrow, the king will cut off my head.
Some shooting from the street below. She looks out of the window and sees her mother and her father waving to her. Lisa shoots down to them.
Father,
Why did you tell the king I could spin straw into gold?
But you have spun straw into gold. We saw the soldiers talking in all away in whaleboat.
Lisa shakes her head and tells her mother and father about the little man who helped her.
But I've nothing left to give him next time.
Lisa! Tell him you'll give something when you get home.
Promise him whatever he asks.
But what if I can't keep the promise?
Forget about it. Don't worry. You will be miles away by then.
I hope you're right. I don't want to get into more trouble.
The night Lisa sits sadly on the floor hoping to hear the scathing sound at the window. At last she hears the little man climbing towards the window.
Dry your tears, Lisa. I will help you, but this will be the last time.
But I can't pay you. I've nothing left.
Now that's pity. I don't work for anything.
Perhaps I could pay you after I get home.
The little man puts his head on one side and looks at Lisa.
Perhaps.
Please, help me. This one last time, the king said he'll make me the queen if I turn this straw into gold. But if I don't, he'll cut off my head.
Perhaps we could make a virgin. Are you any good at keeping promise?
Lisa nods.
Shake hand on it.
What do you want?
When you are the queen, you must give me your firstborn child.
Lisa remembers her father's word. Promise.
This is a virgin.
Yes, I promise.
In the morning, the tower is full of gold. The king comes in and claps his hand with delight.
Oh my good day, Lisa. Well done, Lisa. I'm going to marry you and you'll be my queen. You, your father, and your mother will live in this palace at the rest of your life.
Lisa, the she forgets all about her promise to the little man. Year passes and the king and Lisa have a baby son. In the nursery, Lisa and her mother and father are playing with the baby. They are bending over the cot when the door spring opens. It is the same little man with the pointed nose.
It is time to keep your promise, little queen.
What promise?
Your firstborn child, you promised me.
But that was a long time ago.
This is the king's son. You cannot take away.
Oh, can I? Just wait and see.
You can have as much gold as you want, but leave me my baby.
Lisa picks up the baby and holds him tightly. The little man comes very close.
I'm plenty of gold, but I will do you a deal. I have a riddle, and if you can answer it within 3 days, you shall get to keep your son. If not, the baby's mine.
What's the riddle?
Just tell my name. Each day you can have 3 guesses.
Lisa thinks hard.
Is it John? Is it Samuel? It could be Mark.
Each time the little man shakes his head. Then he laughs and stamps his feet on the ground and whirls out of the room.
Yeah.
Oh, mother, how can we possibly find out his name? There are thousands to choose from.
Oh, Lisa, it is our fault. I'm sorry.
The following day, Lisa is in the nursery holding the baby. The door opens and the little man dances into the room.
Well, now, have you guys? Have you guys? 3 days and 3 guys on his.
The little man laughs, but his laugh is cruel.
Sit and cuddle your darling son, for tomorrow you will have none. Riddles and trade arm again. You won't ever guess my name.
Is it William?
It must be Jonathan.
I bet it's something right out of their ordinary Marmaduke.
Wrong every time. And don't forget, you only got until tomorrow. And then this baby's mine. No.
The little man whirls away with laughter.
What can I do? How can I stop him?
Leave it to father and me. We'll follow him. He can go clear.
Mother and father are in the woods. They have followed the little man. Mother hides behind a bush. Someone is singing. She sees the little man dancing around a small fire. Father creeps nearer.
Wife and family I have none. But tomorrow I will have the king and son. Trick and riddle arm again. Rumpelstiltskin is my name.
Mother and father creeps away without making a sound. The following day in the nursery, Lisa holds the baby. She and her mother and father wait for the little man to come back. The door flies open and the little man enters. He is grinning.
Now then, little queen, you have 3 days left.
I bet it's Jason.
Is Oliver?
The little man laughs and reaches out to take the baby. Lisa searches.
I know. It's Rumpelstiltskin.
The little man gives a great cry of rage and stamps his feet.
You cheated! You cheat! You must be cheated!
Go away, Rumpelstiltskin, and leave us alone.
Rumpelstiltskin looks at Lisa and mother, then he looks at father. Then he stamps so hard on the floor that his foot goes right through it. He is so angry that he vanishes in a puff of smoke.
And now my baby is safe. Oh, mother, oh, father, how everything I do.
You don't need to thank us. It wasn't for us. You would have been this mess.
we've learned our lesson. We'll never boast about you again. Even if you are the daughter in the world and we've got the very best little grandson.